Welcome. I'm Richard Hosnett, and I'm your host for this Ageless Wisdom series, 24 volumes, more than 10,000 pages of the greatest wisdom available to humanity today. Here is a quick introduction, and then I'll be back with you to share with you some deep insights from the Ageless Wisdom.
Welcome to the Ageless Wisdom series, which greatly accelerates your ability to live more of a wisdom-inspired life. The Ageless Wisdom is 24 volumes and over 10,000 pages of the most in-depth wisdom available to humanity. Its author is the Master Dijwal Kul, a God-realized enlightened avatar working with Christ and two other extraordinary masters in the spiritual kingdom. Humans know the mineral, plant, animal, and human kingdoms. When humans achieve the highest level of spiritual development, frequently referred to as enlightenment and God realization, they graduate from the human to the spiritual kingdom. This is probably your only opportunity to learn and utilize the great information in the Ageless Wisdom to live a more wisdom-inspired life. I am one of the most experienced and knowledgeable people of the Ageless Wisdom. I have studied it for decades and written about it in many of my 10 books. I have read and studied every volume and have read most volumes multiple times. Each episode in this series focuses on a powerful and extraordinarily helpful element of Ageless Wisdom.
The 24 volumes and 10,000 pages of the Ageless Wisdom really possess wisdom that you can't find from any other source, and I've been at this a long time. And that's more than any other source that I'm aware of on the planet today. And again, I've explored and studied a great deal. The following quote outlines the major transition that humanity needs to make. And I'm going to break this quote into two parts because it's pretty long. Quote, "One of the most difficult things with which the masters are today confronted," the masters referring to people who are God-realized enlightened avatars like Buddha, Christ, Yogananda, Babaji, living on the spiritual plane. One of the most difficult things with which the masters are today confronted is to prove to man and women that the old and recognized values and the tangible world of phenomena, both emotional and physical, must be relegated to their right place in the background of man's consciousness. Put simply, everything the ego values needs to be put in the back seat of our life. And the quote continues, "And that the intangible realities and the world of ideas and causes must be for him in the immediate future the main center of attraction. When man grasps this and lives by this knowledge, then the glamour which now holds the world will disappear." That is a big change, but it's one that's required along the spiritual journey that I'm very familiar with. Letting go of matter, letting go of ego, letting go of glamour and things that the ego likes to relish. Okay? So you may want to listen to this again. This is a pretty big change. There's, in many ways, the way it's positioned here is new to many and important, but this idea is replicated in many, many of the wisdom traditions. So the transition you may want to consider where you are in the process of that. Well, I hope this helps you, and I look forward to reconnecting with you soon. Thank you very much.